Hey everybody, welcome back to Path of Exile, welcome back to TheUnusualMaw. You know what it is, it's map running, still same session from last episode. I had a long break in between episodes where I tried to look about maps, had to look about how to do maps and how the Atlas works, and like I say, we've been doing it wrong, but we've been kind of doing it wrong. So, I'm going to show you what I learned. There's a lot of stuff that I read and watched that I don't quite get. But we'll start with the basics of what I got anyway, and we'll try to apply them here. So first things first, these common maps, we want to upgrade those right away. Areas inhabited by sea witches and their spawn. Monsters gain a power charge on hit. Okay, so you want to increase the quality. We could probably use Orb of Alchemies on these as well to make these rare maps. And it's just going to increase the quality of map we get from it. Also,
Need a map?
I guess we want to be purchasing these too. Basically all of these, really. We just gotta spy all these.
Stay sane.
I don't think that, excuse me, I don't think that cost us Chaos Orbs. No, it didn't. We'll just throw these in here for now. We'll do the one that we just unlocked. And I guess she resets her inventory every time she shows up on the map. So is she actually one of the characters here? That's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think this is a way to progress the story here a little bit. Let's take a look at the Atlas. There's a lot of stuff I don't understand, and actually the information I saw was outdated. So that leads me to believe, and the author kind of touched on this a little bit. This changes all the time. This Atlas here and the way this is structured. So it's always going to be different. See these gold rings? That means we've completed the bonus objective. So you can kind of see at a glance what we've done. If you're running an area, a tier map that's directly... It's so complicated, like I can't even really break it down for you guys. Yeah, the odds of getting maps connected versus ones that are completed already, like we completed this one and we were running this one, changes the outcome of these, of which one we're going to get. We might not get any. It's really complicated. And also there's like a bonus here. Yeah, 20% chance for maps to drop one tier higher. That's for doing the bonus objectives on these. So we want to get this up as high as possible, and we get that up by doing the bonuses in the current maps that we have. Yeah, this wasn't talked about at all, so I don't know. I kind of get how this works. What's the current map we have? We have a Slithering Strand map of power. So it's got an affix, or a prefix and a suffix, right? And let's just double check that. Yeah, so, okay. If we go to the Atlas here, that should be highlighted, I think. It is not. It should be, but it's not. Unless I'm not seeing it. No, maybe it's just not. Oh well, we'll just run it and what is favorite map? None. Anyway, you can modify all these too to be better. Yellow is different than white. You see, this has like a white interior. This is yellow, and then there's red, and there's also the level. I'm not explaining it very well at all. I highly recommend you go check something out if you're doing this as well, because it's really complicated. Yeah. So let's just do this one, and we'll bring in Nico. Is that Nico? Yeah, Nico is activated. The idea is you do want to increase the quality the same way you would with armor. And I think that just gives us better items, more mobs. I don't know. We're going to start doing it from now on, moving forward. We still have everything up? We do. I think it increases your chances to get a tier higher or 2 tiers higher, which is going to help us progress in the actual map. Something we want to do. Okay, so we'll probably delve after this one because our delve's going to be filled up. Our sulfite. Sulfite. Item quality is going to be better. Map quality is going to be better. Etc. Etc. I think boots are still the thing that we're trying to find here. Pursue Baron. What is that? I have no idea. I think we have a quest in here though to kill Baron. Baron might be related to the Delirium. I don't know. Ooh, that hurt bad. Yeah, so that's kind of a problem with increasing the quality. This is a tier 5. You increase the quality, and we just died. The nice thing is we don't have to worry about dying because we're about at the bottom of the XP bar, so... Plus side. I took a really long break there, so I was kind of out of my element of what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not an excuse, but it's kind of an excuse. And that. Not even kind of. It's definitely an excuse. We'll just try to stay alive here. And I guess it's going to help us level faster as well. Just better XP for doing these. There's so much more I didn't cover and I'm not going to cover because... Geez. It's so complicated that... it's kind of silly for me to talk about. With my limited amount of knowledge, I'll just get confused. It's something I'm going to have to keep learning and trying to figure out new stuff with it. You can shape the maps. You can apply the sextants to them. I don't know. Which goes on the atlas, not on the map. So many things, guys. We're just going to fall out here. Okay with it. Rather than running it down. But I think that is what you want to do, is you want to improve the quality. That much we know. To at the very least a... I mean, look at this. We lost all of our zombies there. As a result of just turning this into a rare. Just pick some of the stuff up while we're waiting for our mana. It's probably not very fun to watch, but we got to do it. So yeah, just way more depth in the Atlas than... I mean, I knew there was some depth there and some stuff we weren't understanding. It's mostly about how to manipulate the map to do what you haven't done yet and do the bonuses in them so you can increase your bonus level, which is going to increase the ability for you to find better maps. Very strange. I guess it's not really that strange. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. These guys are doing a ton of lightning damage to us. Yeah, we lost 2 zombies there to that. I don't know if the XP is really that great, but this is how we get better maps, by doing this. So that's what we're going to do. Even though I'm saying that, we could... okay, see, this has a yellow one on it. So yellow is different than red, and it's different than common. I think it just changes the level of affix that you can put on it. And the more difficult ones just have more benefits. Or difficulty, I guess, too, really. That said quest completed. I don't know, we'll clear the whole thing because... Whoa! Yeah, our zombies aren't living at all now. Really need to get a little bit more Chaos Orbs here, and then we can buy into a new chest, or maybe the gloves. I think we'll go chest, though. Just going to try to heal our zombies up here a little bit. Convocation. It's actually a good map. It's pretty linear. Easy to walk back through it and pick up what we need. Just try to keep him in the aura here. No boots this round, I don't think, which is what we really wanted to see. I probably should have organized my inventory before starting this episode, but...
Too much clutter.
Alright. Let's go ahead and head back and dump all this stuff off. Yeah, we definitely got... I think we basically broke even there with the XP. Basically. Yeah, throw away all the garbage stuff. Can't turn into
Stay sane.
we can't turn into chaos orbs. I'm gonna say the one-hander. Gloves we have. We need boots. We need boots and we need rings too. Now to think about it. Throw this in here. You can see we got a tier 6 map off of that. We could have got it without improving the quality, but I think it just increased our chances. Like in saying that, like I watched, you know, probably an hour and a half worth of videos and read. Not as long as that, but quite a bit. Oh, also another thing too, I found out we can use the exit portals. It doesn't actually remove one of the portals to come back in here, which I was kind of unsure about. A little bit. Although I think I kind of figured it out last episode when I thought we should have one portal left and we had 2. So yeah, a lot to figure out here. Is good. I think we'll go do some delving here after we close this one up. That said to kill Baron. I guess we did that. At least one socketed watchstone. Okay. Sentinel Jag. A lot of garbage in here probably. We have this. Now we can corrupt these with. I think there's a couple ways to upgrade these. We're not going to do it yet. Oh, we're frozen. We're fine. No problem. Yeah, those things. That's why you don't open them when you're in the Delirium, because it will just freeze you. I don't know. Most people go back and actually pick up all the loot they left behind. They probably do. I gotta imagine they do. That thing hit for a lot of damage there. So serious game. A lot of garbage. Mostly garbage, really. The nice thing is a lot of the crafting stuff, if you're, you know, kind of worried about the complexity of the game, a lot of the crafting stuff you don't really have to deal with, which we haven't been. Just because you can buy a lot of your gear. If you were on solo Southbound, you need to have a pretty good understanding of how all this stuff works, or your gear is just going to be garbage, basically. Not even basically. That's what it's going to be. Chestplate. This one not going to keep. What is this? Just a two-hander? I don't know where that was sitting at. Let's see. We got gems. They're pretty much garbage. I just think it's worthwhile to hang on to the gems, even though you can just buy them again. Just because what you get in return for selling them is basically nothing. We wanted to fail, please. That costs anything to do. Intelligence and quality. It's just, yeah, we're going to sell it anyway. It matters. Complete encounters to unlock the available crafting modifier. She still have the item? We got the same amount of currency back for it too. Kind of Atlas mission she had. So I guess a lot of these NPCs are also. You'll find Einhar and complete his mission. Good story. Seeing him all the time. Let's go do some delving here. Get rid of the soul fight. It's more complicated than I thought, the maps, but it's manageable for sure. We were going to try to get real deep here. Are we going this way and down? Yeah, we'll see if we can get into this red part here, see what's down here. I think there's crafting recipes down here that allow you to socket stuff. Make 6 sockets and 5 sockets without having to roll for it. It is really expensive though, like to... Oh, we did Risen Blood. I think there's a... what I was going to say is to get the crafting recipe is really good, but it costs like 200 of the currency. It's also really expensive to use. I still think it's worth it, though. Because you saw us probably waste about 120 a few episodes ago and not get anywhere close to where we wanted to get the 6 socket. So it is expensive, but ultimately I think that is the way you want to play the game. Or gamble. I mean, you take your choice. I don't know how we find that down here, but I think it is down here. Sure. We'll do some Einhar after this as well. We got to be kind of piling up on that as well. What level are we? 83 still? They say you should be hitting level 20 gems at about level 85. Which, I don't know if we're going to get... I don't know. I think it's going to be after that for us. So maybe it's because we didn't die as much as you normally do when you play this game, or maybe we died too much or started too late in leveling the gem. I wanted to see what that was over there. Alright. Either way, it should be around that area anyway. Glass blower's bauble. We definitely want that. It's a decent currency to pick up. Even though, well, actually, I think we still have quality not maxed out on our flask. We're getting in a little bit into the min-maxing stuff in the game, and we're probably not doing it right, but just getting a feel for the mechanics is all. If you never do it once, I mean, how can you expect to do it right? I'm sure some people work that way. I've never been that kind of person. Sadly, I would love to be that kind of person. It saves you a lot of time, ultimately. You can just read or watch somebody do something, and you're like, oh, I know exactly how that works. It's, yeah. I tend to have to fiddle around with stuff for a little bit. Expecting there to be a waypoint down here, I don't know why. Level 68. Wow. Can we get back in there? I don't know, we might have to start from the beginning there. We just have to go from here. Yeah, I think we have to start from the beginning. That's, that kind of stinks. Lost a ton of XP too. So far, not a great episode. At all. Those things that shoot, I don't know what type of damage it is, but the sonar location thing, that hurts so bad. We're not gonna not finish this though. I mean, we have to spend the soul fight. We want to get further in, so we're doing it. Maybe we would have been better off upgrading from the top, getting more of the Azurite from up there, and then coming down here. Feels kind of like a waste, though. Because we're strong enough to kill this stuff, we just kind of got a little bit distracted there. Definitely wasn't a one-shot, it was a slow death. Are we even going the right way? Yeah. Let's track of the cart there for a second. There's actually decent XP in here. I see we got about a quarter of a bar. Must be real nice to be at level 100 in this game. Not have to worry about dying. I think you don't anyway. There probably is a penalty at 100 though in saying that. Yeah, it's like a bar for running this route, maybe half a bar. It's about where we died last time, I think. Superior burning damage support, we'll take that. See any boots along the way. Yeah, these bats. Yeah, that right there. That was a one-shot. That was actually a one-shot. See, now this is this is why I would love to see a death log to see what type of damage that is. Deadly Azurite Shrieker. Resist lightning. It was probably lightning damage. Well, I don't really want to go down there and die again, even though we can afford to do it. Let's, man. Let's come back up here and we'll grab... I'll tell you what, we'll go this way. Pick up these rings, because we do need rings to turn in sets for Chaos Orbs. I'm pretty bummed out about that, actually. All that XP gone. We're 20 minutes into the episode. And nowhere closer to 84. Gotta stop dying. And I think a lot of that's going to come from the chest piece and the gloves that we get. Actually, do provide us a lot of defenses, which, I mean, our damage is okay at the moment. I mean, I think it can kill pretty much anything. It's just we have to live long enough for them to do it. Now, resistances are still going to be bad, but we'll pick up a lot of shield. Those two items. And I just don't want to invest in a bad piece, not only because we're going to have to replace it as a result of it being a bad piece, but also the bad pieces don't have the sockets. We need at least, at a bare minimum, the sockets, right? I think. As we're going to have to drop some skills and abilities, and I don't really want to do that. Let's go pick up... Yeah, might as well go pick this up. Pick up all this Azurite. I don't think leveling up our Delve abilities is really going to help us survive that big lightning chain there. Or whatever it is. It's still something we have to do. It should just make this whole place easier. Ultimately. Forgotten armor? Distic plate? Nah. Nah, we don't want that. We definitely want to be spending this stuff, I think. And I think that's how the maps are kind of set up, right? So you go in there, you get one of the NPCs to give you something. You stack up the currency or the event for that. Then you go do the event, you come back to mapping and do the next one, and unlocks more as you do more, and it's a nice system. So even if you don't want variety, it's probably good to just ingest the variety, so you can get on top of capping out currencies and events and stuff. I'm really tempted to opening up our inventory page here and checking out our level on our Ray Zombie skill. Probably about halfway. Maybe not even quite that far. It takes so long to get gem XP at this level. If we were running red gems, or red maps rather, we would probably get the XP pretty quickly. I think it said to run white tier maps I saw somewhere. It's like 300 maps you have to run to level up a gem from 19 to 20. Yeah, 125. So we're about a little over halfway. It's more than I thought we had. What's that I wanted? I could drop the flag here. Did I drop the flag? I did. Now, does that buff stay with us? Chance to impale enemies. Okay. I can't tell if the flag's actually down right now. I would think it is. Let's put it back on and see if one of these buffs disappear. No. I don't know how that works. Sorcerer's Boots we want for sure. Orb of Fusing. Let's just make sure that's the right level. Level 67? I don't know if that works actually. Close our inventory to pick this stuff up. Eternal Life Flask, no. I did find out that the quality on the flask, we can combine 40% to get a bauble. We will be doing that. which doesn't apply to these ones because they don't have any quality on them. But saying that, I actually won't. I won't pick them up because there's really no reason to. Let's go up this way. Actually, I still have the page open. Let's check the prophecy quality. What actually was it? It was the vendor recipe system. I don't think those boots count. What I'm trying to look up. No, 60 to 74 is good. So those boots were 61. So that will give us a free 2 Chaos Orbs. Quote unquote free. Still need rings though. Haven't seen any rings. The bats scare me. There's not a whole lot of loot drops from the mid-pack when you're fighting the stuff along the path. Does occasionally, but it's kind of nice it's just XP. I mean, look at how bad this XP is. I mean, we started with, I think, 2.5 bars. It was pretty bad. I mean, it's going to wind up being the whole episode of spending these delve points here. Or burning our sulfite up. What if you can increase the rate that the cart moves? I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if you could. Wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't. Ruthless support, more like ruthless garbage. Pick up the boots, although I think we're gonna overstock in boots at this point. Nah, I don't really want any of that. Let's go towards the rings, I guess. Edmund's sword. I mean, look how little sulfite that costs. It's like almost nothing to move these little distances here. Frozen for quite a long time. Yeah, our energy shield is pretty much garbage. I will say that we've got like basically a little sliver of energy shield, which is where the chest and the gloves actually are going to help us out quite a bit. Or if I could just kind of hang out in the back instead of cycloning all the time. What does cyclone give us? Have increased attack speed. Okay, yeah. We do want to cast it, maybe not as spammy as we are. Well, that is how we heal too. I don't know. I need to knock off this dusty altar here. Does the dust clouds actually do damage? Yes, I think it does. I believe it does. Do it. Like it. So slow. Yeah, I don't think the quality, those have quality on it. I think it actually says superior, so we can just look. Saturated. Yeah, I think it does show you the quality. That I'm going to pick it up. Armor scrap. I really want rings. Rare rings. This one. Lattice ring bell. Is that a belt?
Much clatter.
Let's go sell some stuff here. Can't do that here. Oh, that's right. I have to actually walk out with a card. Take a drink. We'll spend some of this too. Yeah, so actually in saying that this was, I didn't think this was great to get. We only have 260. Wait, what is this? Oh, sulfite capacity. I see. I thought this was azurite capacity. So you increase this bar, which we have been doing, so you can go longer without having to go in here. And when you do come in here, you're just going to be able to stay like hours and hours down here. I kind of get it now. You can have that. You can have that too. You can have that. It's one of the ones that only levels up to 4. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. You have all the garbage.
Stay in the light.
Good advice. Let's see. Is this a quality one? No, but this one? This one, we're putting our quality gems, really? Yeah, I think we did turn in one for another gem cutters. We got a while to go for quality on that. Actually, quite a while. No quality on those. Boots. A pair of boots in here. Let's grab. Actually, let's grab all this. But it's just a mess in here now again. That's where we're gonna put a set. So toss that in there. Identify this. I feel like this is might be the one that we were actually trying to level up. I think we do have this one. Did not. Just wrong as usual, guys. That's all. Wrong as usual. We have a ring we could use. Don't really. We have 2 offerings we could use. In fact, I think we're just going to do that. We're going to get rid of these. So let's grab a set just to kind of clear some stuff out here. Certain about what's going on. A little bit of organizing too, I guess. We have a one-hander and off-hander. 2 chests for some reason. Gloves. Need a neck. Necks we're kind of running low on too. I guess I got 3. Is that it? I feel like we're missing a helm. Yeah, we need helms too, actually. And then we only have 1. Should give us 1 chaos orb. No, and that's because something is under the level caps, my guess. 371, 70, 63 is fine, I think. Yeah, 60 to 74, so that should be fine. We're missing an item then. Shield, weapon helm, neck, chest, gloves, boots, belt. We don't have the 2 rings. And that's because these are not the correct level, right? Item level 74, item level 71. No, this should work. How many pieces is it total? It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all of it. Is this a helm? So what we'll do, we'll pull this out. Cancel. I think something funny happens with these weapons here. Yeah, that's a helm, that's why. We'll throw 2 one-handers, I guess.
Welcome.
Difficult sometimes to
Bye.
work that out. We have 45 now, okay. I do like how you can do this from this part of the map here. It does run quite a ways this way, too. Which I never noticed. Yeah, we'll just keep... We got 3,000 sulfide. This whole episode's going to be delving, which is not what I planned on doing, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, I just watched and read a bunch of stuff about mapping, but we're gonna do delving this episode. I could see why people say to level up the sulfite capacity first, though. This just becomes a thing that you do. Kind of want to do it in one go, I guess. I wonder what happens when you complete the mine. There's bosses down here? I think there are. I don't know that for sure, though. It's fine, we're not hurting nothing. If we could not die and finish off this sulfite, we'll probably get like 3 bars of XP and then go into a modified map and just die. So, and lose half of it, anyway. My prediction. We'll see. Kind of being lazy with the build. I mean, we're just really cycloning. Just a bunch of cycloning. And then pot management. That's all we're doing. Definitely not the way the build's supposed to be played. We should, since these monsters aren't too difficult, we could probably be hitting one with the vulnerable. Might help out a little bit. Rather than just spamming cyclone. I don't think there's really opportunity to do vulnerability when you're doing Delirium, though. And you can't stop and cast it. It's pretty much asking for death. Aren't bad at all here. Let's walk down here and throw a torch out, just see what's up there. And to use a torch, because we haven't really been using them. Eating Frenzy, we're probably just gonna sell that. Legion boots we need. We needed helms as well. Start collecting those again. Chisel, bow. Rings are still our weak point here. Sanctified life. Holy chainmail, nah, it's all. I don't think we want any of that stuff. Let's go. Just go down. These next four puddles. I mean, look how little that's taken away from us. We could basically sit, as long as we don't die. We could basically mine all day. Like, not this episode, but literally all day. Is a thing we could do. I think the lights stay lit. I don't know if we could travel between these two areas after we've after we complete them. Like, can I go back up through there? I don't know. I mean, with torches, we definitely can. Easy. Easy game. I guess we'll get some gloves. Sure. More gloves that I think we're just going to sell. The chromatic orb. Paul's ring, for sure. I think that gives us another set we can turn in. The rest of the stuff, great. Pick up these scrolls, I guess. And yeah, we'll go this way. As we've done like 3/8 of our bar. Not even. We're kind of getting in that same area where we died a little bit. Need to be careful. What is that? Oh, where'd the... It's confusing. I think it shut the lights out. The lights out on us. What it looked like happened anyway. I'm gonna start that. We got a lot of delving to do, game. Yeah, maybe that'll be the goal for this episode, is just to finish all the soul fight up. It's probably pretty boring to watch, especially with starting with that map. Although we did do a map, I guess, at the start. Maybe we'll make it a long episode. I don't know. The Waffler and me can't decide what we're gonna do. We'll just play it by ear. Golden Buckler. Maybe I need to stop worrying about the time too and just enjoy what we're doing here. Let's move on. Got a cough there. Okay. More Azurite. I think we're going to pop out of the mine here after this and spend some of these points if we can. I don't like how you can't see how much Azurite you have at any given time. At least I can't tell. Going the right way? Yeah. Where's the... Oh. In saying it that you can't go back up the line, I think you can go back to places you've completed. And then you just buy torches so you can go down the line and look for stuff that you might have missed in there. Which is going to be basically everything we have, because we haven't done any side stuff here. As of yet. Probably won't for a while either. Stone, transmutation. And mostly garbage there. Let's pop up and see if we can spend some of this Azurite here. $692. I guess we'll upgrade that. How high does this go? 28,000 out of 6,000. Does this never end? Like, is there a cap on this? It doesn't look like there is. Sure. Really doesn't. I said we're going to sell those gloves. That's what we're doing. I didn't waste one of those rings, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, so I can put that in there. We need a pair of boots. We need a helm. Gloves, you know where you go. Currency off. If anything, we're farming. We're farming a lot of stuff actually. But we're farming chaos orbs slowly, more slowly than we were. Drop that in like that. What do we see? 10 items. What do we pick up there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing another one-hander. I guess it's 10 items if you're using counting weapons too, or using one-handed weapons. There we go. That's only 9 though, right? 4, 6, 9. Missing a belt. Should be 2 chaos orbs. Nice. So that should be, is that 48? No, it's 47. Get a couple more of those. Yeah, it'll be good. Monster level 54. I mean, it's kind of weak. We could go down here and grab all this. Let's do that. Sure. Immediately, I want to go a different way as soon as I clicked on that. It's going to be easy stuff to kill, but we're just spending soul fight. That's all. Just spending the soul fight. I know, realistically, we do like maybe 3 more Nico maps. And it's full again. And we have to do another like hour and a half of delving. It's fine. It's fine. The XP gains are not great at the difficulty we're doing here, but I feel like if we go any lower, we're just gonna die. I don't want to die. This thing looks kind of funny. This model here kind of looks like a toy. Weird. It's a bit strange, that's all. The bats of killing. Scroll of Wisdom, we don't want it. Now the bad part here, I don't think the gear that's going to drop from this is going to be any good because it's below the level of what we can use to sell to get Chaos Orbs. If we get Orbs of Chance instead, but I'm not even going to bother. It's too much gear to juggle around, really. Is it dead yet? Quite. Let's just double check. Can I actually... No, it'd be cool if I could click on it and see the level of the item. Wait. Yeah, we can. Okay, so yeah, it's level 55. Not great. Pick it up. Let's go. See, I wanted to do this one. We can do this one still. It's fine. You know what might actually be a really good source of information too as we're playing is the chat, which we haven't had on for a long time because yeah, we just didn't want to offend any viewers that are watching that, you know, see something that's maybe doesn't sit with their sensibilities. But I think at this point, if you're still watching, maybe it's probably okay to turn the chat on. Yeah, and in saying that too, we don't necessarily need to. I don't know. I do turn it on when I'm playing by myself. I don't know. My opinion is, what's your opinion, really? That's what I want to know. This stuff's so easy. Let's just stand here and see if it'll clear it for us. I bet it will. Yeah, no problems. I don't know if this is faster than us doing cycloning. And give our hands a rest here. We don't want to pick anything up because it's all hot garbage. So let's just go to the next area. Ritual grounds contains talismans. Talismans. I mean, 125, 125 to get to the next area. We've got 2,700 still. Actually, kind of insane. You know, it looks like that is still lit up, so we could come back through here if we wanted to. Let's see if we can just walk alongside here and let everything die. Delve. Oh, we can't see the Azrath, so we get 107. It's good to know. I wish we could see the map here. What I mean to say is the overall map. While we're running alongside this here. I see kind of the strength of the build. I mean, these mobs are real easy. But we didn't have to press any buttons here.
Everything dies.
Yeah, everything dies. Oh, I want this Forgotten Wealth. Huh? I know we got a little bit of time here. Huh. Oh, we're fine. We could have used a torch there, I guess, too. Fine. Orb of Alchemy. Sure. We're going to be using those for our maps going forward. I don't think we're going to bother. Kind of hurts. We're going to bother with the magic ones. As much as the rare ones. See, this is the kind of game I think we could play, me personally, for another year and a half and still not have everything figured out. Be really close, but not quite. Level 56? Okay. What does Cyclone actually give us? If stages, okay, so that's just how hard we channel. Does pop Convocation. And something else too. Level 57? No, not quite good. Some blues we can sell. Or some common. Actually, we'll pick that up too. We just know we're going to sell it. That's all. Yep. Next area. Is that off? I mean, it's just so much sulfite. Inventory is getting full though. Well, flare cache, okay. Plus 3 flares. Take a risk here and go in here. Lost armor, okay. Pick that up. Nothing we really want. That's probably like how to not do that. That's what we just did. And we just sit here. Absolutely. The nice thing about this is we can kind of figure out... Well, there's really nothing to figure out, actually. We're getting decent gem XP doing this, though. Saying all that. Bestiary. That's what we have available to us. Modify mods, reroll mods. Oops. And there's some okay currency scattered through this stuff too, so it's not a complete waste. Let's keep going. Down this way. Remember to use flask. 1 through 5. You know what? Actually, we could actually put on Bloodstains. Nearby enemies are maimed. Take increased physical damage. Seems good. Something we typically don't run, but might as well do it now. Might as well. I don't know if it costs more sulfite the deeper you go. Not really sure. Good thing to know. Standard deck. Standard deck turns into an Alpha's Howl. Become the leader you were born to be. Increase damage now. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell. Actually, we're gonna get rid of all this stuff. We're gonna vend it all. Kind of organize this in a way so I can quickly pop stuff in. That'll be our goal, I guess. I kind of want to see what level you are. 36. Okay. Level 57 we don't want.
Too much clutter.
I'm not too worried about picking that stuff up for the chromatic orb. We've got chromatic orbs. I'm not saying that. I mean, how difficult is it to come out of here and pick this stuff up again? It's not. Let's do it. Well, no, because we're not going to come back here, are we? Actually, maybe we could try that going back to that spot. See what that looks like. It's been a real chill episode. Just off the back of not really darkness resistance. I don't know. I think I know what that does.
Stay in the light.
In fact, I'm certain I do. Green gems. Quality, no quality. No, cards. Yeah, let's go back in. We're right there. So what happens if we just go there? Do we just get to sit in the spot we just cleared? We do, but it's was that the same spot? That was the question. Yeah, I think it was. That kind of stinks. Let's go here. 25 sulfite to move here. We have 2,500. Kind of ridiculous, actually. But I think that's delving in a nutshell. Kind of ridiculous. None of this should be a problem. Now, we do want to increase the quality of our auras here because I think it does increase the radius. What's the diameter? I'll increase the diameter too. That wouldn't be a lie. Just drinking coffee, letting the minions kill everything. This is delving, guys. Beautiful. I believe that's all garbage. Yeah. Cobalt jewel, sure. Sweep. No. We'll take it, I guess. So if you go down to this area here, we can start picking up gear that we can use to make chaos orbs. Saying that, let's go grab this one. We'll find some gear along the way. What did we say? We had 47. We need 3 more to get a new item. That'd be real nice to get a. Well, at least that's what it was. I mean, Could have changed. Price could have changed. There's a multitude of things that it might not even be the chess piece that we want, really, the one that's 50 orbs. I think it'll do, though. I think it had the highest tier roll. Some people wanted significantly more for it, but 50 was the one that I saw. Sometimes you wonder if people are listing stuff in there to try to manipulate the market. I'm sure they do stuff like that. People will always try to edge the game out if they can. There's like it's not really an exploit, but manipulating the market so they can come in and buy it for 50 and then turn around and sell everything for 80 down the road when they're the only ones that has anything. I don't think you can really do that in this game, though. I don't know. I'm sure if you have the currency to roll with, you can probably do anything you want, really. All the stuff's up for grabs? Yeah. Make sure we didn't have, yeah. Let's go do this one. It's gonna take forever. We're at the hour mark now, right about it. I think we're gonna finish delving, then call it an episode. With our -2 bars of XP this episode. This might be another 45 minutes, or who knows. This way, at least when we come back next episode, we won't be delving. We can get back into mapping or doing something else. And saying that, I think we got a lot of Nicos to seed into our maps that we're gonna have another full one. So none of that's gonna play out. If we keep upgrading this sulfite, we'll be. Let's see, 49. We need 865. Cow. So let's see if there is a cap on this stuff. Cap. A sulfite cap. Sulfite cap is it pointless? Question mark. Reddit.com. Huge quantities. The Deads used a sulfite cap as a way to say, go do delves when full, and then go do maps when we ran out. Yeah, that's the summation we got from it too. Look at the hiccups, which makes sense, right? It's a way to kind of force you to do variety so you don't get burnt out on stuff. It kind of slows down the speed of the game too a little bit, which I would say is good. Actually, at this point. You can agree to disagree with me if you'd like. But it actually makes sense to me. What are we running low on? I think it was helmets. Any helmets, so. Let's do. At 61, we could go this way. 60. I think 61's the min. Vendor recipe. No, 60's the min. We could go this way. Grab this, could grab this. Yes, actually, let's just go up. There we go. Sulfite cap. The problem is garbage azurite payoffs in delve. Yeah. Yes. Really what I know is what is the cap? What is sulfite cap? Kinda gonna whoa, where'd the cart go? Come back, cart. Yeah, so it does look like whatever you've done stays lit. We'll read about the mechanics here. Sulfite. Volcanic sulfite is used to travel to undiscovered checkpoints. At the Azurite mine from Act 4 onwards, zones can spawn 3 caches of sulfite. Clicking on it will summon Nico to harvest it. The higher the zone level, the more sulfite is gained. Taking a little bit of damage here. By a little bit. Can I open you? Oh, we're at the destination here. While reading and trying to go along with this is not working out. Yeah, it's not going to work. Tried, though. For helms, kind of full on belts now. And let's just pick it up. Not a lot of inventory space. Boots. Need. We'll grab one chest piece. I don't think we need them. We will need them again at some point. Did need helms.
Too much clutter.
I think rings are what we need the most. Let's pop out here and store the stuff. It's gonna be a long episode. It's fine though. 65. I think rings are what we want, really. Let's sell what we don't need first. Our chromatic orb pile. You. I don't even want you.
Goodbye.
Don't want you. Tempted to just sell this though. Drop it actually. No quality, no peace. Belts, sure. The boots we did need for sure. Helms we need. This one. Weird shield. No, it's a shield. That's a helm. No, these are helms. This is a helm too, right? No, that's a shield. So strange. Chest pieces. Two-handed weapons. Really need helms. Yeah, we need helms and rings, really, and boots. Helms, rings, and boots. It's level 63. Let's. Bring the mine. $30 later, we will spend over a soul fight. We'd like to see the cap. We'll actually try to skim through that article and see if we can find the cap before this episode ends. Hello? Hanging out in the dark there. But they'll follow us down. I don't think they will, though. There's some steps that go down. It's the first time I think I've seen steps in here. I think delving is pretty popular in the game. I think it's for the fossils too. If I might have that completely misrepresenting that, but I think that's the case. Let's see if we can find it here. Maximum sulfite capacity can be upgraded using azurite. The amount of sulfite needed to navigate from one checkpoint to another depends on the depth and the level of the path. The level of the path up to a maximum of 1100 sulfite per segment. Sulfite scaling based on area level. Well, it might actually never. We've gotten that one so far. Might actually not have a cap. I would think it would. We're just trying to pick up currency here. Sword robe, shield, garbage. Let's go. Go this way, 67. Now we're kind of getting the area where we died. We died going here to 68. Let's oh, well, let's try to keep going. See, the thing is, it uses so little sulfite. Let's say if we go down here, how much did that take? 207. So yeah, it's a lot more money to go down in these areas here. Let's go this way. Go a little bit deeper. I wish I knew what the cap was, though. There has to be a cap. Right? Look for the next, okay, capacity. Capacity. Copernicus. Cap. Effectiveness or capacity. Sulfite capacity. Okay, I think here's a chart that shows what we're looking for. Yeah, so 65,000 is the cap, and that costs 54,000 azurite. A lot of azurite. A ton of azurite, actually. We might actually turn sand stance back on. Start this event we did. We are currently at level... What? Phase me, guys. 6,400. So we're level 6, it goes up to 15. Yeah, it gets up there. Stone ring. I'm starting to think that this means it's used for a crafting recipe. This outline. Because that is used for a crafting recipe. And none of this other stuff in is, so... Maybe? Reaver sword. Sure. Go down. Now, I realize if we had been doing the more difficult ones, we probably would have been done with this like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. But we were just dying. Truth be told, we're probably going to lose this XP that we clawed back anyway next episode, so... What was the point? We might even lose it right here, actually. Just kidding. We are unkillable. Our time probably would have been better spent getting the Chaos Orbs for... Oh, it's an Ice Zone here. For the chess piece. Little lag spike there. The game's been pretty stable for a while now. I don't know if part of that is to do with stuff that they did on their end. I know they did do stuff on their end. The SSD that we got, and or the fact that we're kind of in the middle of the league, and I'm sure a lot of people, you know, they play non-stop when the new league opens up for, you know, a few weeks, and then, you know, people that don't necessarily want to, I don't know, play it non-stop, play something else, and frees up the server communications. Probably a little bit of everything, to be honest. I guess, anyway. Okay, that's a 12% quality class, so we definitely want that. Yeah, I don't know what that would be used for crafting, though. There's a helmet. 2 helmets. Let's go... Let's go to the rings. That makes sense. 62. I mean, we're spending 62 per thing and we've still got 2k. Insane. In fact, actually what we're going to do after this one, since it is going to be... It could turn into a 2-hour episode if we don't do it. Which again is okay. I've only got 1.5 XP bars to lose. We're going to try to go deeper. Spend like 200 per move. This is kind of ridiculous a little bit. I mean, it is nice. It's relaxing. You listen to some Chuck Mangione and just walk with the card here. Kind of fun. A pushback, we just get to open this, huh? Couple of rings, that's what we're looking for. Actually, this is a really good idea to head towards the jewelry here. And just farm rings and else, I guess. Onwards and out. Yeah, so if we can actually get over to here, which we'd have to go down here. What is this? Contains fossils. Okay. Well, I said we were going to try to go down here. Cross 207. That's where we were going. Let's do it. Who cares? We die. We die. It's 1 bar XP. Let's just not die. We'll just try that. Try it being good at the game and not dying. I mean, eventually, the thing is, we're going to want to do the other stuff up top, too. Maybe that's better suited for off-camera, though. No, you know what? It just doesn't matter. That's okay. I really just want to work on getting the chess piece. We'll record all the delve on here, too. It's the waffling happening, guys. Flawed Azurite Vein. We're on the opposite side of the wall. No! Azurite is following us, but won't go on our inventory. That's a bug. Visual bug. Wow. Who knows? Some kind of bug. No, don't kill us. Evil bats. I think if we stay in the back a little bit, right? Make sure our minions are at the front. The initial wave comes out. Probably okay. I think this is where we died, right around this corner here. I'm actually going to hang it back in the darkness a little bit. That was good. That actually worked out. Forgotten loot. Oh, I don't want to forget loot. Sorry, on torch. No, torch 6. God. It's almost bad, but not even close. I mean, I see why this costs so much sulfite to get there. It is quite the trek down here. So even though on the map it doesn't look like it's very far away, just the fact that... Was that a spear? No. Just the fact that it's deeper, it just takes longer to get from point to point. Yes? Okay, we're fine. These bats are so annoying. Our zombies seem to be resistant to the damage. I mean, wow. Look at the loot.
Too much clutter.
You know what stinks about this is we're gonna have to... Let's get all the currency at least. We can't take any of this stuff with us, basically. We can't even pick that up. Okay, game, I hear what you're saying. I think we do want to pick that up, though. Let's drop this. Can I not, Hello? I want to pick up the 6-socket one. 2-stone ring, we definitely want that.
Much clutter.
Drop that flask. 2-stone ring. Iron mask, no. Fax, no. Imperial, we do want that flask. Imperial life flask. And that might be about it, actually. Silver coin. Sealed lockbox. Another sealed lockbox. Cooler's orb. Was there more lockboxes? Whoa! Pathing issues. Let's pop out of here. Yeah, I mean that went okay, right? That's fine. Do some more of that. What are we gonna sell? We know we want to sell that. We have one of those. I think that's about it, really. Here's a quality flask. We need 40% for a bottle. We got 25. We should, if I'm not mistaken, have enough to get another another 2 chaos orbs here. Where are you? Inspiration. Your red gem. I think that's one of the ones you find. You can't actually just pick up. We got a weapon. We got a helm. I know we have one of these. It's probably better than the one we got though. Currency. Corrupted ring. Belts. We'll put this one up actually. Another ring. Pile up the rings. Another helm. Kind of hard to keep track of this stuff here. Claw, gloves, chest piece, boots, belts. We got might be it. 4 and 4 is 8 and 2 is 10. And a ring. We'll just sell the ring.
Greetings.
Oh, that's decent stats on that. It requires level 55, requires level 44, level 67, level 55. This ring might... Nah, we can't lose that many resistance. And that. Yeah, sell. I think we made any mistakes there now. Why are we only getting one? Something... This is corrupted. So... actually get 2 here for this.
Welcome, Exile.
Gotta be very careful. You can just put that in there too. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
See you later.
So one more, maybe? Potentially one more. You know what? This is getting to be a very long episode, guys. Let's cut it off here. When I come back, we'll be doing more delving tomorrow, so if you want to see that, tune in for that. Otherwise, maybe skip an episode. We'll be doing more mapping too, though, in between there. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you like the video, drop us a like. If you want to see more from me, TheUnusualMaw, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. See you guys.